Hi everybody, welcome back to another season. I've got this map, it's called AUS WillowRiver by Hox23. It's an Australian map. It looks nice. I can't wait to get down and play. All I've done was set up the farm, so we'll just scroll around. That's part of my field there, but here's the overview of the farm that I've actually tweaked and rebuilt a few things. So that's the all overview of the farm. We'll go down and we'll do the walkthrough. Okay, let's just go down. Alright. And just get out of flight mode so we can. Right. First of all, you come up the driveway. We'll start down here. So you follow the driveway down around to here to get to that property. But we're down here, we have one of our sheep pastures we've set up. So you come down here, as you see, a big tip area. Around here we can reverse the trailers for the sheep. Just a minute, I just got to check something in my settings. Right, that's right. So yeah, so here's the sheep pasture. We've got a gate we can open to get in if we want. Haven't put the chute thing up yet. Get our animals there. Put our food down in here. This is put a shed over the where the wool will spawn. So of course you don't want the wool getting wet. So we've got we put a shed over the top of it, because I mean there's the spawn point there and there. So we've got room on the side to reverse the trailer to if we have to put in to pick them up or whatever. So we come up from there. We'll go around here. And we have our house. First thing we're going to see is the house. So we come around the corner here into the farm. Turn around and we have the house. So we've got driveway, ordinary entrance. So what we've done, so if we want to mow the lawn out the back, to get down the side we've got set up this side and the other side. So just walk up and we open up the door, we can get down to mow the grass this side and the other side the same. So we've done that. So we've got a nice water feature at the front. Some nice plants we've put down. We'll go that side in a minute. We go into the house. So we've got our, goes up into the shed. Goes up to the bedrooms. You got your kitchen area and lounge room around the corner here. Nice house. It confused me a bit because to get out the back you got to go around and out here. Where we have the fireplace going. As you can see, we can walk up to it and we can actually turn it off. Turn it on. We've got a nice kitchen barbecue area here. and so forth. Have our pool area. We got a paved area here, clothesline. So you can go that way. Down the side here, where we have another garage door lifting, so we can bring the lawnmower through to mow and so forth. We'll go here, we've got our swimming pool with our, like a deck. A few girls laying around. The guys, we've got plants at the back, so it's looks nice at the back. So if we go back through the house and go back out the front door, and we have the shed. Now, because it's an Australian map, I've tried to find Australian vehicles. One of them is, two of them is American, of course, because I couldn't do anything. So here we have our Hilux right-hand drive ute. That's just to get around the farm, stuff like that, and to check on animals and things like that. This is what's for the wife. We got her Pajero, right-hand drive Pajero. I mean, if I go in it, as you can see, the interior is nice. Got the back seats. Actually, does look nice in here. So this is the American vehicle I was talking to you about. We have our Chevy Blair. When I seen it, I liked it, so I had to have it as a, this is our show vehicle. So yeah, we've got that. We've got our little lawnmower for mowing the back lawns. Our Craftsman lawnmower. Plenty of room for more vehicles if I want, so forth. And of course around here, of course you've seen carport there. So that's pretty much the house. Yes, we've got the Australian flag there flying as well. Now on the farm we have 3 dogs. We have Tara, Tazza and Sasha. One would be over that direction, middle there, and over by this shed here. So we'll go this way. So we'll start off with the shed here. Now everybody would know this shed. I can't think of the modder. It's only just come out. I've actually been watching DJ Goham's videos and seen this shed, and I like the setup. So I thought I'm going to get the same thing. So in here, of course, you open the door, you've got like an office type thing in here. We won't go in there. We've got our John Deere buggy just to get around the farm. There's one of the dogs there. Now this building, of course, wasn't there. That's an original building over there. We'll go to that in a minute. But in here we've got our vehicle and workshop. So we have our John Deere 8R with the nice paint scheme on it, looking nice. We have our John Deere 9RX. Now, I'm trying to think, is this the one? I don't think this is the one with the interactive controls. I don't know. We've got our John Deere S790 with the Australian paintwork on it. Love this. I've used it a few times. So yeah. We'll get our bushels plus mod same, which should be up underneath. I don't know why it's sitting there like that, but anyway. Here we have our telehandler, a John Deere one. So keeping with the theme, Diamond D2 fertilizer sprayer. Now we painted it in the John Deere colours because there's no John Deere sprayers like that, so we've done that. We've got our Brent grain trailer, so we can get our grain. Now, thank you to Buck. I ended up getting his John Deere sprayer. We have two on the farm. We've got one in this shed and one on the other shed. I'll show you later. This is our service vehicle. I've got the Lizard 4500 with a service bed. Now, it looks funny. I don't know if the what's the name, but it looks funny here at the back tyres, but I like it. It's something. We've got our service vehicle. I'm thinking about changing the colour of it later. Go back in the shed for a minute. We have our Lizard Colossus baler, which we've painted in the Hello Darling. Here's one of our dogs. John Deere colours, of course. We have our, that should be over a little bit, I don't know why it's kicked over. Colossus lime spreader. Tried to do as much as we can in the John Deere colours. We have our roller. Of course, we can't change the colour of the roller, so it's of course blue. And another John Deere 8R with the colour. Alright, out here we've got a fuel tank, and that's just extra diesel. We have here our Thunder Creek equipment trailer that we can open it up. I don't know if I can open it up. No, I can't open it up by it's not connected, but the door's open for servicing, and it's got diesel, of course, in it. So that's such a no. Now I'll go around this way because I'll show you what I've done without falling off the edge. As you can see, it's closed off, and I've got this shed as close as I can to that one, because if I go around this way and go through, I'll show you. We come to this door. We can open that door still, and we got, as you can see, you can't get through. Now on the map you can't delete this, or the rack system there. So what I've done is I've actually put a shed panel from this shed to the other shed to block blocked off, so this is all blocked off, so we can't get down here at all. So it's just a little void area, as you can see when we come around here. So I've put the fence panel so it's like you can't access that area at all. But that's fine. Now this is the original shed. In this original shed I decided I'm going to put my chicken farm in here. So I got my chicken coop where you drop the feed there, animals. Can we open this up? Yes we can. So our animals are in there. Come around this side. The eggs will spawn here, which as you can see is still under cover. And that's the field. I've done it so we've got a gate so we can actually walk in here. So you can see the fencing all the way around type thing. We have here our ripper, cultivator, plough, whatever it is. Oh, and if we barely just sneak around, we got the dynamic animals on here. If we sneak around, we have some kangaroos on the also. So we got one there. Yeah. A couple over in this area here, and a couple out on the trees line there. So we go. I'll go here. As you can see, we've got a couple sitting there. Now we fence this area off. I don't know what I'm going to put there at the moment, so we've just got it fenced. We've got an opening up around the corner. We've got our silo system. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll go this way. Yeah, there's another dog kennel here. This is Tara. Tara's out running around somewhere. But because, why did we, before anybody says, why did you fence this off? This pile of rubbish here, we cannot get rid of. It's not deletable. So I put a fence around, and we got the 5G tower put there. Now there is, if I remember right, I did, up here. I did put a gate in here so we can actually get in, as you can see, this rubble, so we can get around in here if we need to. Yeah, we'll do the silo system quickly before we get over there. You got your entrance, you got your weighbridge. Come here, get your stuff weighed. Come out, go around, bring around. Now here we have our silo where we can buy our seed, lime, and our fertilizer. You can come around and into the silo here. So we can fill up there, we can dump in there, so that's that. Then of course come out, you can go left or you can go right, whichever way. We'll go back around, we've got this shed here. Where we've got some equipment. Now before I go in there, on the outside of here we've got our corn header and our cattle trailer. Okay, this way actually. We've got a green cattle trailer. So that's our farm, cattle, put our sheep in. So if we go up around the corner here, go this way. We've got our Macdon John Deere header for our crops. We put it in the shed here so it's easier to what's home. We also have here, we have our Maxi Train freight, what we can haul our equipment on, or we can put all our bales on to transport to sell or whatever we need to. And next, yes. Next we have our Kenworth. Of course it's a right hand drive. We go in there, you can see, look, the right hand drive. Nice setup in here. And we've got our trailer. Yes, we're in Australia, so I've gone with toll. I have a friend that works at toll, so we thought I'll go with that. This is the cart our wool and our eggs to sell. So this is the truck and trailer we use for that. Now we've got another Kenworth here, another right hand drive, and we've got our crop trailers, our dump trailer. Now if we go to this side, now this one here is a maxi I can't think of the what's that, but we have our breast cancer awareness month trailer. Few people I know had it, so we went with that. And for us guys who are out there, all women, we also have our mental health awareness month. You suffer from mental health, talk to someone. Don't bottle it up. It's very important, trust me. Yeah, coming out of this shed, we'll go this way. We have workers on the farm, of course. So, being an Australian farm, I don't know if Americans do this or the UK, but on some Australian cattle farms and stuff like that, we call them like sheep stations or what's that? We actually have our workers living on the property. So this setup here, we've got a house, some cars, and that. Now we've got a little sitting area here, phone box where they can make their phone calls and stuff like that. One of our workers. Here on the deck we've got vending machines, food and drinks that we keep stocked up. Of course they have kitchen and all inside. If we go this way, I'll jump the fence. So we've got a little backyard thing, area for them. Nice. They have their own swimming pool, clothesline, garden area. Couple more workers and that. Yes, we have male and female workers. We're not discriminated in that. Barbecue area for them. Nice sitting area. Yes, we have here is a gate that can be open and closed. We have our bucket, which if we need to pick anything up, it's what's aimed. So that's their vehicles. So they've got a nice area there. We have our mower header for the Macdon. This is what we're going to use for mowing our grass. We've got our shed here where we have our plough. So if we've got a plough filled up, we've got our plough system, we've got our seeder and planter all in one. This is the John. I don't want me to. Did I go John Deere? Yeah, John Deere multi-fruit planter I went with. Forgot I went with that one. Another sprayer there. Trailer here. This is to get the bales off the field and brought down. We've got the Macdon. We've got our trailer, tipper trailer to put our chicken food and stuff like that. Either that or we'll buy pallets and do it by pallets maybe. Which I'm sure we could do that by pallets. Put a rack system somewhere maybe. Now I don't know if this is usable, but we can't delete it. So this is I put as a non-usable item, but we can't delete it off the map, so it just sits here. That's our old system. Some old silo stuff. Okay, now if I'm going to stand over here, I have 2 bale sheds and a storage shed. Now what I've done, so I know what I'm doing. When you drive up to this one, it says grass bales. This is where all our grass bales for our sheep will go. And in this shed. And on this one, we have our bale storage. Now once we do our corn crop, our wheat crop, and so we'll have stuff that will bale up. Well, that all goes into here. So all our straw, other than the grass, all the other bales will go and store in this one. That's why we've got the 2 separates. Makes it easy and not confusing for me. Well, in here, this is our cold room storage that we'll be using, which I've got to fix. Of course, I've got to fix the back of this up. But this is where all the wool, the eggs will be sitting out of the weather to sale. So that's that shed there we've got. Yeah, I can go I think it's at the back here. I think it's at the back of this one. I'm just going to figure out which way I've got to go. Around here. Yep. I go running around here. This is another sheep field we've done. So if we go out here, we have the road that we drive on. We've made a little covert area. Same thing, reverse the truck out in sheep pasture. You come around here, you put your feed in, and your shed for your bale storage. You come here, you either go out that way or you turn it around and head back to the farm. Now along this road here you get to just here. And we've got another couple of kangaroos sitting there. So yeah, so that's the actual farm layout and run around. Now, because I've done a run around, make sure we do an auto save first, but that's fine. We'll go in here to the actual map. I don't know what I'm planting as in crop wise yet. If we go to the map, we go there, you can see what we own. So here we've got our sheep pasture, the first sheep pasture. Up here we've got the second. Yeah, this one here, we're going to take out this road here. We're going to do this as one field for our grass, and this one here for grass. So field 1 and 65 and 61, they're going to be grass. So then we have this big field and these two fields here for crops. So if we go out, so those two is crops, crop field, grass field, grass field. Now to get out of our farm, we got to follow this road down here, around the corner here, around the bend here, over the train line, which is just here, and there's the road here to go up around to the servo and into this area here. So this is the actual PDA map of AUS WillowRiver, and that's my portion of what as my farm increases, I most probably go these ones up here, maybe. I'll get those fields. Depends on how I go, or I'll venture over and maybe grab a couple of these over here. But we'll just see what happens in the series and where we go. I would love to have done this as a multiplayer map as well, but of course I don't have mates that my mates don't play Farming Simulator, so I just play when I can. So yeah, so that's pretty much the layout run of the, yes, I put a flag up on the top there, the layout of the farm. So if I go back in here, we'll go back in flight mode. So you can just, so you've got the house, the sheds there, sheep field back there, that's going to be the grass field there, fields back there, another sheep one there, and of course out like around here. As you can see, this plot in front of me, as I said, I've got a gate at the front here, but if I fly up and turn around, we have an opening here. I haven't joined the fence yet. I didn't know what to do there yet. I might actually dig a hole and do like a water pond thing, maybe. Be alright if we had ducks or stuff. We could do a little, like a duck pond or something like that. We do have them in Australia, but we don't have, of course, we've got no mods out for ducks. I wish we did, but might end up doing that, digging a hole, putting a water feature in there and whatnot. So we'll see what happens. Then on this side here, we've got, I'll go back, we've got this vacant area here at the moment. There's my workshop, place where everything gets brought in. But I have this grass, like this area here, that I can build maybe greenhouses or whatnot. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If I should put greenhouses down or what do you think? And tell me, what do you want me to plant? In Australia, of course, we go corn, wheat, barley, sunflowers. Yeah, yeah. And tell me what you reckon of the workers area. Should I maybe extend the back fencing up a little bit more? Actually, I'm just thinking. I could. If I turn around, maybe, and extend the fencing out as far as I can, like what's saying, and go back a bit. I can put a shed there and maybe do like a gym for my workers. That's actually might be a good idea. Then they can have a little workout area as well. That's an idea. Maybe we'll see what happens on the next one. Alright guys, let me know what you think. Maybe do I put a shed here and put gym equipment in if there's mods out there. I have to find out. So other than that guys, that's going to be it for this one. This was only just a walkthrough of our farm layout. In the next one we'll start getting these fields ripped up, aligned, fertilised, and then plant the grass and actually over here we can just have a look. Yeah, so if I turn around and yeah, I can actually we come through here. We just rip that up. It's got a little bit closer, maybe. Get some more coverage. And then just join it up there, like there. Come out a little bit. Maybe take this road part out here, like this section here out. Curve that around there like so. Now, I can hear water. Yeah, and then later on I could actually, if I wanted to, buy that. Yeah, no, I'll buy that and that together. What's the name? But yeah, that'd be a big area for grass anyway. And we'll do that one there too. Yeah, so alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Have a good day, stay safe out there. And if you have any mental health problems or breast cancer, please get it checked out and talk to people. Alright, no worries. Bye for now.